everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. It's Saturday. What are we doing here? I certainly don't know. It's a mystery. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, joining us just for this very special one-shot that we're doing, welcome even more, and we hope that you'll stick around. A few announcements before we get started. If you are enjoying what we're doing, we have a link to our Beacons page in the Twitch chat, the Twitch About section, or the YouTube description if you're watching this later. And that has all of our affiliate links, so you can either buy stuff and give us a little cut of the money, or you could go to our coffee page and just slip a 20 into Jenna's hands right there.
I take cold hard cash. We do not take crypto though. None.
Yes, no crypto.
But we do accept social security numbers, mother's maiden name, childhood street you grew up on.
Yes.
Name of your childhood best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Your first
numbers,
pet's
3 digits
name.
in the back, expiration dates on the front.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Middle initial.
Jenny already knows.
Jenny is one of us now.
One of us. You've been plugged into the hive mind.
Finally.
So yeah, you could just slip us some money or become a monthly member on Coffee monthly member on Coffee to get access to exclusive bonus stuff. It sounded weird in my head. I said it, I was like, is that right? I don't know if that's right. It is right. But also on our Beacons page are links to all of our social medias, so you can follow us and keep up with updates on the show, or join our Discord where there is all chaos all the time. It never stops.
Cross-stitch chaos.
Oh my god,
There's pictures of dogs and cats, and it's not a cult run by cats.
They stapled me to the wall, guys. It was cool.
We just paste things on the wall and get those the best way I know how to describe them is the gummy hands, and we'll just
sticky hands.
Yeah, the sticky hands, just
yeah.
That's our version of darts.
Yes.
Basically. If you are watching the VOD on YouTube, like and subscribe so you can get notified of all of our new uploads that go up weekly for shows. And if you'd like, we do regular weekly streams on Sundays at 7 p.m. here on Twitch, but we're very obviously have been branching out a little bit more. June and July have been very busy for us so far, so yeah, come join the fun. Okay, but what we're really here for tonight is a playtest of Neon Shadows, and we have a very special godlike force who you cannot see.
Do not look behind the curtain.
Please feel free to take it away and tell us all about Neon Shadows and Lost Guide games and what the plan is for this game.
So kind of where to start. Hi, I'm Squidzy. A lot of you guys have seen me all over Twitter, and of course my own Twitch channel. I am basically the face of Lost Guide Games. We create all kinds of different games, but mainly our focus is games you can find a home in. Neon Shadows is our 12th game and our first Kickstarter. It was built at first on the framework of Belonging Outside Belonging and kind of evolved into something else. As you'll kind of see in the gameplay here, we are super excited. Thank you to the Forgotten Troop for taking a chance and playtesting this. We have never had an outside of us playtest, hence why I'm not a part of this. I really just kind of want to watch and take notes. However, Neon Shadows is set in a city set in the valley with 5 different districts. Think like Bossing Say meets Minas Tirith, with of course your inside being your very how do I put this? You're very pompous individuals, and then the ones closer to the outside, towards the end of the valley, are your more farmers. And It has a custom system using a deck of cards that we call the dice system. It stands for Deck of Influences, Consequences, and Expressions. However, it uses 0 dice. And then each of the suits of the cards line up with the Enneagram types, which is where all of our playbooks are based on. From your type 1s, your changers, your shakers, to your peaceful ones in type 9. So that's kind of the long and the short of Neon Shadows. It is our very first Kickstarter. Like I said, it pops off August 1st. We have a bunch of fun stretch goals, including some guest writers. And yeah, we're at a pre-launch page right now, so be sure to hit the button to get notified and get a hold of that early bird special, that 48-hour early bird special.
Sweet. Oh god, I do not remember the command for it, but there will be a link to the
Neon.
Is it just Neon?
Yeah,
you.
I just looked.
Thank you.
Because there's also now a command if you want more information on Lost Guide Games. The command Lost Guide Games will link all of their links for you.
There we go. Yeah, that is the link to the Kickstarter page, so you can go ahead and follow and get notified when it goes live.
And we got a level 2 hype train.
Yeah,
This is exciting being live
Yeah.
for once. We can actually comment what's going on in
I
chat.
know.
Yeah.
We need to do it all the time. All the time.
We
Just
get a level
constantly
3
streaming,
hype
never
train.
stop.
I'll put nail polish on as a mustache. So there you go. Give us money and I'll do something stupid.
Oh god. Okay. Also,
You just described VTubing as a whole there, yeah.
Yeah, do something
Yeah,
stupid.
basically.
Do something stupid.
Yeah, also you may have noticed as well that we are still raising money for the Trevor Project. We didn't meet our goal for the month of June, so if you want to throw some money towards that, that'd be great, because they are struggling a little bit right now with everything that's going on. But we should probably get started at some point. So let's go around and have everyone introduce their characters and tell us the character type you're going with and anything else you might want to share about your, I don't know, wonderful hoodlums? Is that what we're calling ourselves?
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I mean-
That's oddly accurate.
Layla and Fury met in a bar fight, so yeah.
So yeah, this
Okay.
tracks.
It's accurate. Let's go ahead and start with you, Jenna.
All right, I'm Jenna. I'll be playing Fury Ash River. And Fury is type 1, the principled reformer. I think of her as a revolutionary. She's a little rough around the edges, questionable past of like where she's from. Was on the streets of the Rust Rivers for a while, you know, and sort of bounced around a little bit, starting fights and chaos wherever she goes.
Accurate. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I see no problems with this at all.
No, mm-mm.
Let's swing down to Maria next.
I'm Maria. I'm playing Layla Russell. She is a type 7 character. And she also just kind of like bounces around. Had a bad run-in with the Arbiters when she was younger, and spends most of her time helping out anybody who doesn't look like they're a douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
But what if it's someone who looks like a douchebag that has a heart of gold? Are they just on thin ice? Is
Yes,
that how that goes?
Mm-hmm.
very thin ice.
Mm-hmm.
So thin that the water is just seeping through.
Mhm.
And they have wet socks, which we all know is the worst feeling ever.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Squelchy socks.
Ugh.
Squelchy.
I hate that word.
All right. Jenny, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Jenny from Game Master Monday. Today, my entire existence on this stream is a little confusing because, unbeknownst to me, my character is also named Maria, and me being named Jenny, and we have Jenna also in the call. This is going to be the chat of who, what? So my character's name is Maria Pitura. She is a traveling artist. She kind of goes through the districts where she can, plays violin or piano, makes art, sometimes does graffiti in her spare time. whatever she just really wants to do to just, make the world a prettier place for everyone. And speaking of Fury, she met Fury just randomly on the street where she just kind of did a drawing of them and just handed it to them and was like, hey, you look pretty cool. Here's a drawing I did of you. And then was off on her merry way to do other things. So perhaps the wheel of fate is spinning back around to have her meet everybody else again.
That is incredibly wholesome.
Oh, forgot. She's a type 4, the introspective individualist.
Yep. And I will round us off. I am Charlie. Most of you regular people know that I am usually in the strict game master seat, so this is going to be interesting tonight, considering Neon Shadows is collaborative storytelling, and I actually have a character. But I'll be playing Felix Harrington, who's he, him pronouns. He is a type 5, which is the analytical investigator. Is basically obsessed with technology and knowledge. And met Fury while they were both somewhere they weren't supposed to be. And Fury was basically like, I have to help this child before he gets absolutely obliterated. And then that caused them both to just get caught, and they had to flee.
Mm-hmm.
As one does. So I'm gonna put some little more espionagical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Espinus.
sounds right. Espinus?
Espinus?
That means spine. Sorry, that is a word in Spanish. It
That's
means
a
like
different
spine or
thing.
thorn.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we want it to be. Put some more appropriate music on.
Espionautical.
We can jump in. We should all draw cards. So draw 5 cards by clicking and dragging down to your hand holder.
Are you sure
You
that's
have to
how we
wait
do
for me to
it?
finish this
'Cause-
now. What if I just click? What happens then?
It
There we
flips
go.
the
I think
card
I have
over.
5 now.
Oops.
Like that?
Well,
Well, now everyone knows that you have that thing.
it's a mystery.
I have completely forgotten what it is, though, so
Bye.
everyone else is at an advantage,
It
and
was
I am
a
not.
3 and it was a black. So it's either a 3 of... No, it's got to be 3
I was gonna say
clubs.
I forgot too, but Charlie's just gonna tell everybody what you drew.
Out me to the world.
3 of clubs.
But now the question is, who has it?
Oh.
I think that was Jenna, wasn't it?
Dang it. I'm trying to set up a mystery here, and you didn't be patient.
Sorry. I just
You
poking
Columboing
holes.
my stuff over here.
I'm poking holes
Charlie
in it.
only respects their own mysteries.
I'm the only one who's allowed to have mysteries. Okay. Anyone have any official, official initial thoughts? We're going to a party.
Precious has opinions.
We are going to a party. Well, Jenna has the thought that, why did I play a brawling character when we're going espionage? But that's okay.
Someone has to be the distraction.
Of course.
Oh, and I can distract.
Did we all just make distraction characters?
I didn't.
Maybe. We shall see.
So basically, Felix is going to be the only one who gets anything done.
Yep.
You're our adult.
It sounds about
That's not
right.
entirely true. I'm going to get plenty of things done. Whether or not they progress the plot is anyone's guess.
I love that.
You want to have like a brief scene before the actual party to figure out what the heck we are doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Flashback.
1999.
The year is 1999, and the Game Boy is at the height of its popularity.
Yes.
And the Furby is spying on every American household.
Furbies can confirm.
Keep coming back to the Furbies.
They
It
are never
all
gonna
circles back there,
die. Oh.
you know?
Do we have a hideout? I feel like we have a hideout. Some sort of
Probably.
safe house.
A regular place we hang out.
Yeah. I feel like it's a
So,
hole
yeah,
in the
that's like a
wall,
hideout,
like bar,
probably.
tavern type place. that like we like have
We
like
basically have a reserved private room in the back.
Yeah.
or
absolutely.
like an upstairs room or whatever. Like we act like we're really cool and go to the back in this dive bar, like we're the VIPs or something of a dive bar.
We're
But
so
really,
cool.
it's our little like safe house.
We're the coolest upper middle classmen ever.
Okay. I imagine there's like probably, I don't know, weird. I don't know if they'd have wanted posters. I'm kind of picturing like wanted posters of some of the revolutionaries they were trying to capture, and those are just like, I don't know, people we know. We just have them
Yeah.
pasted on the wall.
There are.
Oh yeah, we
friends.
stole the wanted posters to hang in our cool hangout.
Yeah.
I choose like the nicest little picture frames from like.
Oh, I was gonna
local-
say you probably
Michael's,
made it in,
yeah.
like an art collage or something. Like it's very, very creative.
It's an Art Nouveau conspiracy board.
Exactly. Like little threads connecting everything together, and it somehow looks like Dali's face. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Felix definitely has a little corner with a big like workbench table and lots of little bits of technology and pieces that he's like projects he's working on to figure out how to make A, cool spy gadgets, and B, just awesome tech.
Fury has a brooding corner.
Is there a
for
beanbag?
brooding. Yeah, absolutely. There's a beanbag.
Layla has a
It's
chair
green.
next to the brooding corner, but she's not in the brooding corner. She just hangs out there with Fury when Fury's brooding.
Yeah, I love it.
And just
Brooding adjacent.
overall things that she's found and puts them in everybody's space.
I like it.
Just, I found a shell. Put it over there.
Okay, I need examples though.
This rock is cool. I'm gonna put it over there.
I'm just
Fury needs a rock here.
Uh-huh.
Just wondering how best to glue some googly eyes to it.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Give the googly eyes to Felix and he might be able to make them like light up googly, like chromatic, like rave googly eyes.
You gotta
Amazing.
make them like
LED
Furby-
gamer googly
Furby
eyes.
Yes.
Googly eyes, but like that
Oh.
follow you and shit, and
Nope.
that like.
I draw the line at Furby googly eyes who follow you around the room.
Why do we keep going back to
First.
Furbies?
It's been here since the beginning. We can't get rid of
Furbies
it.
all the way down.
Furbies have
Yeah.
been here since the dawn of Tales from the Forgotten Troop.
Furbies are never gonna leave.
Furbies on top of Furbies in a fractal engine that goes on forever.
There's an elder Furby. Yeah, definitely.
I imagine there's probably like a big table in the center of the room with probably a map of the Meridian Court. So we have all like the big buildings and stuff. And I'm assuming we'd know which buildings are which, so each of them are like labeled
Mhm.
as to what's there, and then we have like the center building, and maybe the rock with googly eyes is holding down one corner of the map so it doesn't roll up, and then there's just like I don't know, like a hunk of metal on the other corner.
And on one corner, Fury has just like a dagger,
Yes,
just like.
okay. That tracks.
Stuck it in there.
So the party that we're going to, we would probably have it on our hit map here of,
Mhm.
of how to best get to there from here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine so. I mean, the party is open to the public,
Mm-hmm.
so we'd be able to get in without too much trouble. It's just getting access to the areas we want. Like Meridian Hall. That's for
Does it have
the VIPs.
Does it have like vents or anything? You can try and go in through the roof.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, do they have wait staff? The rich people always have wait staff. Could we beat a wait staff up for their outfits and like tie them up in a closet somewhere and then put them on? Maybe not beat them up, but strong arm
Maybe
them. We don't have to.
Making like 4 different wait staff to spear might draw a lot of attention though if they were found.
Okay, so like vents and wait staff, like a dual focused.
That's probably the best bet. we... It might be best if we could get into the security building.
Yes.
If
I
we
think that would
can...
be the best option, just so we can at least, see who all's going in and going out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we can distract, if we need to, keep other security from getting
I
an
can
eye on
cause it.
things.
I can cause a distraction if you want.
We could go into the party and pick a fight.
Exactly. You and me, same page, same paragraph.
Maybe if you could get the attention of the head of security, Major Canex.
So you want us to do arson? That will get their attention.
Maybe we just say someone robbed our purse.
That's a little extreme.
Oh,
to
okay.
start with.
Yeah, we just some lying to start with, and if that doesn't work, we can set a fire in the
Or,
bathroom.
Maybe you could just try being charismatic and talking to him first, and just getting him away from the crowd.
Have you met me?
Yes.
Yeah, but if it goes horribly wrong and we draw the attention of the entire security guard right from the get-go, we're not gonna...
So you just need the head security guard's attention.
Need a way to get to the security building.
So you need the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just lift the keys off of him. That's not too hard.
I was gonna say pickpocketing. This is just Fury has a choice board of crimes and choose a crime from the choice.
Spin the wheel of crime. Pick the poison.
There's a linear progression of crimes. Do we want to start at the less extreme end or the more extreme end?
Which end of the crime board are we starting at?
It's just
on the bottom side here, you have your minor crimes like pickpocketing, shoplifting. On the major, you
Lying
have
to
arson,
authorities.
murder.
Just have a Wheel of Fortune wheel. Just be like, what are we gonna do?
Exactly.
The wheel of morality. Tell us the
Show us the
lesson
crime that we should
learn.
burn.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If he's at the party, why don't you just try and pick the lock at the security house?
Probably gonna be people guarding the security tower.
Okay.
Can we get some
That's fair.
fake keys made so we can replace them so he doesn't think that anything's amiss? Because I feel like as soon as he notices his keys are gone, he's going to be upset.
Ooh, I could make those.
Perfect. Perfect.
Do a old switcheroni.
I might have a decent idea of what types of keys you might be holding, because I assume you wouldn't be able to craft keys in the span of a minute.
No. So,
We could also
Layla, you want to flirt with him or pickpocket him? You want me to flirt with him, and you want to pickpocket him?
Well, let's try just to pickpocket him while he's in a huge crowd and oh whoa, brush jump against him.
Oh yeah, like run into him. The old run into him.
And if
trick?
that doesn't work, then we can escalate things as we see fit.
Perfect. I like how you think.
Mm-hmm. But anybody can go. We can just walk in there and get a lay of the land and then leave. And then if we find vents, we can always go up the roof and then through vent.
Yeah.
Hello, gremlin cat.
Okay. Here, probably best for us to move in pairs or individuals, so we can use these to communicate, and Felix will pass out little sort of walkie-talkies.
These are so cool.
Ooh. Just kind of hook it up to my bag, I guess, my little shoulder satchel. This is totally not inconspicuous now.
They're probably a little discreet. It's not a big chunky walkie-talkie from
Like an 80s cell phone. But
yeah,
not.
it's not an 80s
Not
cell
that.
phone brick.
Just a lip.
Like a little
Can you hear me?
Extend.
Just a
Do you want
circular
on my
ball,
lap?
Palm-sized communicator.
Okay.
I love it. Fury puts it in her pocket, but she starts pulling she takes her jacket off And she starts pulling the patches off, like all her revolutionary patches that are on her jacket that say exactly what she stands for. Probably a good night not to advertise.
But I made that one.
I know.
Just-
it's
just so sad.
beautiful.
Just, instead of taking off the patch, just leave the jacket here.
Wow, that's way more logical. I imagine they're Velcroed on, so.
Now you just have a Velcro jacket. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking like I'm the one with the fashion sense.
I'm
I'm literally wearing a striped shirt and a scarf.
I know. I was like, all right.
But in your defense, you're making it work.
It was also the logical argument. Like, why are you ripping off patches? And you can just like leave the jacket.
Logical, yeah.
Should we start with the buddy system?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Let's buddy up then.
Are we doing strong person, smart person, or?
Depends on what category you put me into, because I feel like I'm neither strong nor smart.
You're a smart person.
Aw, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, cat butt.
Show your butt to the world for free.
We've had this talk with Blondie a lot. She needs to get an OnlyFans
cats.
or Only Paws.
Only cats.
Only cats.
Only felines.
Only felines. Love it.
There we go. We got to the joke eventually.
It took us a while, but
Yeah,
we're there.
circular.
The
If
scene
you
right
make
around
me
it.
smudge my nail polish, Blondie, I'm not gonna be happy.
Do we all want to get into the security building, or just a couple of us?
Probably just a couple of us. That's much more discreet.
You probably need a lookout too, like
Mhm.
that's doing something like
And we got the
Nearby.
walkies. We can have 2 on the floor, and like, someone's coming your way.
yeah.
And then a lookout at the door in case we miss something. And
You should probably go in the security room.
yeah, otherwise we're
Ah.
just gonna touch stuff that looks cool, and that's not gonna happen. No.
Just
Yeah,
touch
we could
stuff.
like find a PA system or something, and
Oh,
then
that's-
that.
Oh, then we can play fart noises over the PA system.
No.
Finally.
Yes. So you go to the security room. Maybe either Layla or I can look out. Then we can have a couple people on the floor. You know, just walkie-talkie time.
Who's gonna switch out the keys?
Me and Layla.
Yeah, one of us will do it.
Well, whoever's
We're gonna run into the guy, and then
Yeah. I mean,
one of
whoever's-
us will put the new keys in, then one of us
If
will...
there's dancing, maybe we can try and dance. Somebody dance with them, and then the other person like whoop, swoop the keys.
That's my
Yeah.
moment.
There we go.
The dancing
there
or
we
the
go.
swooping the keys.
The dancing.
We swoop the keys.
Perfect, perfect.
We do the crime.
Nothing can possibly
does
go
the
This
wrong.
will be perfect. It'll go off without a hitch. Absolutely perfect. Right?
It'll be very spy. You
It's
know,
gonna be sneaky.
those spy plays.
So
you know,
what?
Whatever.
Question for the group. Are we rescuing, like, what's our motivation here? Are we rescuing people, or, because I know Felix wants to get into some of those buildings that have tech.
I just want to go to a party.
Fury's
It sounds like
motivation
fun.
is she would like to topple the regime. I don't feel like we're going to accomplish that tonight, so probably information gathering.
Okay.
Well, it'd be a good first start to take down one of the major players of the war, perhaps.
You know, if we happen to need to, I don't know, play by ear. The best plan is no plan at all, right?
Nope.
That's what I always say.
No, that's a terrible plan, actually.
That's actually what I
Not
always
even-
say too.
It doesn't even count. It's the plan.
Nah, let's go. And she's gonna swoop up Felix by the arm and start hitting
Improvision. Improva.
Improvision.
Improvision. Get our improvision goggles on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So-
just be our goggles.
Just looking at things here, who important is going to be at this party? I think someone big should be showing up, right?
Well, we have the matriarch of House Solemn and
Lady
head person of the
Madeline would definitely be
council,
there.
Lady Madeline Solemn. And then
Major Canix is definitely there as head of security.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the other ones we'd probably just end up.
Lena DeVoe
Running
is
into.
probably pretty well known.
Mhm.
She's kind of a rabble rouser from the Rust Rivers.
I would imagine there's probably a big name revolutionary who is supposedly imprisoned in the main, in like Meridian Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So breaking them out would give us a big leg
Jailbreak,
up.
jailbreak, jailbreak.
Grab
That's
some.
I'm always down for a good jailbreak.
Sounds like a good time.
Get some info from the security building and then break out. I don't know. What do we want their name to be?
I mean, they look like a Jeff to me.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jeff Summers.
Jeff Summers.
Yes. It's not because I love Buffy.
No, totally not.
Okay. So, yes. Maria and Layla will swap out the keys, and then maybe Fury and I can go to the security building while Maria and Layla try and
Scope it out.
scope out, see if you can get close to Meridian Hall.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we were splitting into smart person, strong person.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Probably for the best.
All right. Thank you for the commentary, Precious. We appreciate it.
She's hyping us up.
She sounds like she's playing.
No, she's just at the window. What's going on
Oh.
out there?
See, she doesn't ever bark when she's at my house because I don't have like people that like are just right in my yard or anything close.
Okay, so I don't know, I feel like Felix is probably the most like hesitant of the group for like storming immediately into the ball, so I imagine either Layla and Maria end up getting in there first, or Fury's just dragging him by the arm. Get inside.
Would we know the NPC details just above the table? Because I just found a giant hole in our plan.
Oh no, what?
We don't know what anybody looks like.
I mean, I think
The head guard is gay.
Oh, that's easy. I can make myself look masculine.
Oh God. I think.
Did we not?
Do you
Yeah, we
mention this
didn't
in
really.
character?
Yeah.
Felix immediately says, "I'm not doing it."
Just gonna put my hand on your shoulder. You don't have to. I will take one for the team.
He has a husband, but
He might also just kind of dance to be polite. If you ask him to dance, then maybe he'll be like, "Yeah, all right."
Hmm.
well, he's a veteran of or whatever of the Great War, so maybe just be fangirly and like be like, it would be such an honor to dance with you. I don't know. I don't know what side he was on or any of that, but
I mean, considering he's head of the security for
I assume he was on the other side.
Meridian Court. He's commander of the court guard, so obviously he's on the Sun Court side.
Yeah. Just makes a note in notebook.
Okay. So we get to, I guess, just get to the party.
Yeah.
It feels like it's more of a festival type thing than a party, since it's all of the.
Well, what is a festival but a very large party?
Have a point.
That lasts for days.
Just don't sleep. It's fine.
No.
Need sleep.
Yeah, I imagine Felix is probably keeping near the edges and skulking around a little bit, just taking stock of all of the buildings.
So I'm on the lookout for the head of the guard right now to see if I can figure out who the guy with the keys are.
He has lots of prosthetic limbs.
Lots of? Like more than a?
Yes.
Several.
More than two? More than four?
You could ask him. That would probably distract him. People love it when you ask about their prosthetic limbs.
In my experience, no, they don't.
Oh. Then maybe don't talk about that.
Maybe not, no.
I feel like considering
several limbs.
I feel like considering his station, you would probably see like a different security guard before actually spotting him.
So I'm looking for folks in uniform then.
There'd have to be some spaced out because there's so many people and tensions are high.
Let me see. I think to get to the head of security, I would need to talk to one of the regular security guards first, see if I can chat up a conversation with them. Figure out where Major Canix is.
Sure.
Okay. Do it.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna find just an average schmuck. Where's an average schmuck looking security guard who I can bamboozle?
To the left of the punch bowl.
To the left of the punch bowl. Yes, absolutely. That is definitely a security uniform. He's got the white shirt, the black tie, the hat,
The Ray-Bans.
sunglasses.
the sunglasses.
The mustache.
Oh
my
gosh. You couldn't have picked a more average Joe than you
Except
tried.
it's not separate. It is the sunglasses with the dangling mustache.
Of course. Unless, of course, this is a costume party, in which case it is very convincing.
I don't know. I feel like what's her name? Lady Madeline would not let a costume party fly. She's boring like that.
So I'm gonna just kind of schmosey on up to this here security person. I'm gonna try to. I guess we'll play a card for this, huh?
Looks like what, hearts are emotional and social plays?
They
Mhm.
would be, yes,
Card of
but
the
I have a
day.
2 of hearts.
Oh
Well,
no! Oh
There's
no!
always the chance that they could pull a 1 or not at all.
That's fair. That's fair.
You don't-
I
NPCs don't have
can't
their
think
own
of. I was gonna say we can trade, but
That's a good point, because
You can use any suit and take any approach according to Squidzy.
Yeah.
Use any suit to take any approach.
Yeah.
The voice from above has spoken.
Are you there, God? It's me, Maria Pitura. I'm trying to seduce a security guard.
So if you want
Love
to take
it.
a more logical approach, you can. Okay, so it depends on how you want to approach the situation.
Okay. So in a more logical sense of action, it would be, more of a polite social cue to ask a young lady who is asking you to dance to, go and do so regardless of your station of security guard. So logically speaking, if I ask him to dance, he would want to dance, right? So
You click it and flip it over.
there we go. That's how it works.
Yes, I can draw from the NPC deck for you. Ooh. Okay.
Seduced.
With logic. Love it.
I don't know. And Jenna, you pointed out the security guard. I feel like you should
Oh, you want me to play the
part of
security guard?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Bro mode.
Dude mode.
Yeah.
Hi there. You having a good time at the party today?
Yup. How you doing?
Doing quite well. May I have this dance? It's my song.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
All right.
It's a party.
Yeah, let loose a little bit. You can't be working 24/7.
Yeah. Work.
It was work.
So I have successfully started dancing with the guard. Who's going to be doing the pilfering of his keys?
Layla.
Layla.
Well, did we want just an average security guard's keys? Or were we trying to
I
get
mean, they
information
should
on
all
the-
have-
Right. We're trying
They
to get
should all
information out
have
of this
keys
guy.
to the tower, right? Though,
Mm-hmm.
in theory.
If
But
these keys don't work, we just find another guy and just
Yeah, and,
Do it
and while
again.
you're trying his keys, I'll be asking him about where the major is.
Yeah, he's like, you come here often, or like, total doofus.
You dance here when there's not a party going on?
Sometimes.
I'm dancing quite a lot, yeah, but this is the first time I've been to this specific festival. Considering it just started today.
I should play a card for this, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I don't know what to try to do.
You've
I'm gonna
missed
try and
Michael, I
lift.
can tell.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to lift keys off of this god.
Pilfer.
That would be a club. So. Ba-ba-ba. Oops.
I guess that would be a physical thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The NPC deck.
Our ace is high or low?
Ace is the highest.
Thank God I played
So
that.
you barely got in there. Please describe this for us.
Dang.
After you finish chewing.
I picked a loud snack for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Appropriate
Carrots and
dramatic
hummus
pause.
sound good.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
Crunchy.
loud. Here, Boone, you want this piece of carrot?
Food wants a carrot.
He loves carrots. The other one does not, which is why I'm not going to say her name because then she'll want one.
Mhm.
The security guard and Maria keep getting closer and closer, and then every time I'm like, oh, I see them keys, I'm gonna go, but like, oh, there's this twirl and a dip. It's getting risky to grab them, and then I'll just
Oh my.
scoop up a dance partner and dance my way by and snag them, and then twirl whoever I accosted into the crowd and leave.
I'm
This
imagining
party's bumping.
it's just this like, I don't know, lady. You don't know her name, but some lady in a ball gown. And she was just chatting with someone with a drink. And she's just like, woo! And has manage it so well that the champagne doesn't even like spill out of her glass. And she just
Nice.
disappears into the crowd.
No, you don't get any hummus.
I want hummus now. Gosh darn.
It's infections. So
So we have the keys now. Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. That's a good step. So now we can potentially, fingers crossed, get into the security guards tower.
I'll walk those over to wherever Felix wandered off to.
Yeah.
I feel like Fury and Layla do a cool, like, behind the back throw them, catch them thing. Because they think they're in a spy movie or play or whatever. Secret agents.
I feel like that should be a spade pull.
Ooh. All right. I'm going to fumble this horribly. So is it just like
It's what if you have a spade in your
NPC
hand. No, you play a spade and then I
the
think
NPC deck plays?
I don't know.
Something.
I don't know if that would
There's certain draw conditions. Okay.
see.
Is that what happens?
So if you play a spade,
Mm-hmm.
because it is a trump card, you will automatically win the scene. However, check the fate table because then something else happens.
Oh, okay.
And it just adds to the scene. It doesn't like take away from it or anything. It just adds something maybe a little more complicated.
So with something like this where it's like not really a direct interaction with the NPCs, would we need to pull from the NPC deck or would it just be whatever?
No, it's if it's you versus the scene, you versus an NPC, that doesn't we calling a spade. That doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to pull from.
Okay. Why not? We'll see what happens. No.
Just looking at the fate table, that's a spooky one.
Yeah.
Or
It's fine.
the sirens go off, filling the air with their loud blare as a threat looms overhead.
A threat.
But you got the keys and it looked cool.
Yes.
So,
Worth it.
who's the winner here?
You got the
So-
keys. Sirens go off. I would like to suggest there is an airship that's on fire
Yes.
overhead
Oh,
that
shit.
is like gonna crash.
Yes.
I'm gonna double
Someone's
back
caught.
and go pick up Maria just so nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Finally, arson.
I knew there would be
cause.
arson.
I feel like this is like it's way too calm for this situation.
Kyle's excited about arson.
My dream.
Let's try some of this.
I dream of arson.
Still not.
Do
Maybe
android
action alert.
Kyle's dream of electric arson?
Yes. Absolutely.
Here. Okay. So now we have like a giant airship that's on fire overhead. Oh my god.
Oh shoot. Oh geez.
I think so. Fury has the keys now. I think
Mhm.
Felix would like try and grab them from you.
Mhm.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go stat.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody is going to be coming in here, so we might want to hide. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to like want to look like they're probably going to go over there to the emergency, but probably somebody's going to want to come in here and look like the cameras to see what happened.
That makes sense, yeah. So whomever tries coming in here, we need to either distract them or take care of them, so to speak.
No problem.
Shouldn't take them out so quickly. Like there's an emergency. That'll just if something happens to their guards, that's gonna draw more attention.
They won't
Hmm.
notice because there's an emergency.
We can only hope.
But if an airship is on fire and they go to investigate and then guards suddenly turn up unconscious, they're gonna be on higher alert.
Oh, that's why we put them in a closet.
No!
Are you sure? You tie
Well-
them up and put them in the closet.
Don't knock
That's
them out. Just wait.
okay.
since Fury is probably going to be taking the lead on the incapacitating of the guard, I do have a good card that you could use.
You want to trade?
Yes, I'm gonna use my trade condition here, where I can offer to be in the background of this situation here to help you shine. So I would offer to trade you this Jack of Clubs for being physically violent.
Would you like a Jack of Diamonds for that?
I would love a Jack of Diamonds.
Okay. So I think we just.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
you're the one and drag it to your hand.
Woohoo!
All of the hands are the same spots, so I'm like, why are people taking cards out of my hand? They're not my cards.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think. So what do you? Yeah. What do you do? Is Fury gonna incite violence?
That doesn't
No,
sound
we're-
like Jenna.
No. I mean, I was suggesting we go in there and hide and wait until the person like figures their stuff out. They might even like let us know extra stuff if we just watch them. You know?
Oh, like.
But I mean, then we started
talking.
talking about taking him out, and I got really excited. I'm sorry.
Well, let's put it this way. So we're just to kind of organize our thoughts here. We're going to the security building while the airship is on fire and currently crashing. So the majority of the security guards are going to be investigating the emergency. Yeah. So while we're getting to the security tower, who would most logically want to be in charge of that situation from the main hub?
I assume that the head security guard would be
Major.
the one.
Exactly. And that's how we get to the major.
We just needed his keys, though. We don't actually need him.
Well, I would bet that his keys open more things than just
He would have higher security.
the security tower.
Oh, higher
Exactly.
clearance. Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
So
while
we want
got-
his higher clearance. So,
So while we got Joe Schmuck's keys to get into the tower, when the major comes by, we can, incapacitate him, take his keys so that we could go help Jeff Summers get busted out of jail, essentially.
You're going to want to be careful with that guy, though.
We might also, if they got a database, want to look up and see where Jeff Summers actually is.
We need access to their computers.
Good point.
But they're gonna be in there, so we need to figure out how to get them out of there. I feel like we're running out of time because there's a giant airship on fire.
Yeah, let's
all right, let's just
vamoose.
let's all just go in and hide. Wait for the guy to come, and then we play it by ear. It'll be fine.
Fine.
I feel like Fury gives Felix the most anxiety.
Oh my god, that's not a plan. Just
Well, coming up with a plan takes a lot of time because you have to make decisions. Not really good at that, so it's better if we just flip a coin.
We also don't
and
have
do it that
time
way.
because there's an airship.
let's
Okay,
just
fine.
go.
Right for
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Go,
be
go,
smart
go.
about this and let's go hide. Yeah.
So we go into this security tower.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. Oh god, what do I even have? I don't even have one of those to play. Okay.
I can make things worse if we want.
I think. Okay. So I can. One of my skills is that I can draw a card when I'm talking about something I know. And I feel like with all the extensive research that Felix does, he would have a pretty good idea of how security buildings are structured. So as we're moving our way through this probably screaming and panicking crowd at this point, the giant airship on fire above us, it's probably okay, so logically there's going to be some sort of initial door on the bottom floor with some guards and security, and then as we get to the higher levels, things are going to get tighter with more resources. So probably on level 3 or 4 we might be getting into the area where security cameras are at and all of the monitoring stations are, and then the top levels are going to be any sort of records and databases they have. And then I will want to say, so we should use the crowd as a distraction, focus on getting through that front door, and then immediately find somewhere to hide so we don't run into anyone who might be trying to get to the higher levels or coming down to help with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think using this as we, like, using this knowledge, I will try and guide us as we get closer to the security building to find a decent hiding spot. So I will play a diamond card. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So I imagine that, for as, like, small and scrawny as Felix is, he's pretty nimble and is used to getting into places where he's not supposed to be, even though he's an
anxious fellow.
Anxious little boy. So he probably is taking the lead and will, like, indicate when everyone should stop, and there's, like, guards who run past us but don't see us, and then get over and around the security building. And find the right key to open the door so we can all, like, slip inside as there's a moment of distraction and can find us a, maybe like a side closet or desk to hide behind, like right inside the lobby. I was
gonna say a closet or some curtains.
Gun safe of some sort, yeah.
Potted plant that you just like chill behind.
It's the shrub of hiding.
Shrub of deception.
I am a plant. You can't tell me otherwise.
Okay. So I got us inside.
Perfect.
Great.
Which hiding is not exactly my strong suit. I like being out and about in the thick of things. Really. So this might not go well for me.
Yep.
Who wants to take the lead?
I don't care.
There's probably security guards in here.
There would definitely be at least one or two, yeah, I would say.
Maybe there was no one in here when we got in, but then as we were hiding, like, came through the door behind us.
Yeah, I would say that they were probably running in, and we maybe just in time all got into the closet.
The shrub.
And behind the shrub of hiding.
2 people in the closet, 2 people behind the shrub.
The shrub of camouflage.
I think it'd be interesting if Fury and Maria ended up in the closet and Layla and Felix ended up behind the shrub.
Sure.
Layla probably notices that Felix is like anxiously tapping a finger against his thigh while crouched down behind this conveniently sized potted plant that conceals 2 full-grown people.
It's a really impressive shrub.
Yeah.
They got all the best greenery in the Sun Courts.
Giant ass tree. It's not even a shrub. It's just a full tree.
Listen, it was
It's
either
a bush, a big bulbous bush.
It's a giant bonsai.
it was either we got them their giant bonsai bush for the security guard's office, or they would unionize and topple the government. So obviously,
they got the bonsai.
Obviously, you get the bush.
They're very enthusiastic about their bonsais.
Seriously, you gotta have your feng shui, or else the whole security guard office just doesn't come together.
It just falls apart.
Absolutely.
It just crumbles. Like at the first sign of a flaming airship in the sky, it just crumbles.
Absolutely. You gotta have this feng shui.
Load-bearing feng shui.
Yes.
Marie would know this all too well. She has dealt in load-bearing feng shui before.
Her jam.
She loves art, so of course she would know.
So
Speaking of, I feel like one of the security guards is like, oh my god, the vibes are off because of this airship in the sky. I need to tend to the bonsai tree.
Oh no! This would be a perfect time to leap out and incapacitate a guy trying to tend to the bonsai tree.
I wish I had clubs.
Is there
Need
anything
you.
you could do to possibly get clubs?
If I draw a card,
What's your draw condition?
I have to take a moment to think about the situation rather than diving out of this bush and tackling someone.
Shit.
So,
and that's Fury's signal to dive out of there and tackle someone. So we have a very, very sophisticated signaling system. It's Layla
somebody
starts a fight with
initiates.
somebody, and
then the other
Fury's
person
like,
jumps in.
"Oh, me, my turn,
Oh my
my
God.
cue."
Exactly. So while Maria would be, or no,
While
pardon
Layla
me.
pauses.
While Layla would be pausing and assessing the situation of how best to
Mhm.
handle the security guard, Fury, you're just gonna go smack a guy.
Yeah, she takes her coin that she uses to make decisions, and she flips it,
Bad
and then
decision
she
coin.
catches it, and she puts it on her thing, and she's like, "Heads, heads means do it."
Oh my
Grabs
god.
out of her handy dandy backpack a one of those batons that the police have that
Oops.
she may or may not have beaten up a security guard for at some point in her life. And just opens the closet door and clobbering time.
Oh my god. No.
Says Layla, it's really, really good if you do it like this. And she like uppercut with the baton to the guy in the crotch. The crotch, just woo, you know? Put him down immediately so then we can
All
and
right.
I'll play clubs.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh no, spades.
Oh, spades is what we're supposed to play?
Spades.
No,
and
spade is gonna trigger
So-
another event.
Spades also trump. Right?
I'm gonna play
What?
a 7 because my 7s trump over fates.
Ooh.
So that means the fate is nullified, and the last thing that happened on the stack was Fury knocking this guy in the junk.
I want to see.
Yeah.
Go team.
Specifically the junk.
Yeah.
So I just want to see what this would have been. And on the fate table, it's 9 is
I'm
the
sure it would
smell
have
of
been fine.
aether fire fills your senses. Soon the
Ooh,
smoke
no.
fills them too.
Nope.
So that's,
No, thank you.
I'm so glad you did that.
Would
Stuck
mean
in this
the-
tiny room with way too many people, and it's also now.
See, we're just gonna
on
walk
fire.
out and find that the airship
Oh, we
has
prevented the
crashed,
arson. Oh no.
And it just like this security building is just impenetrable to the smoke. That's what we're gonna find out. I'm convinced.
It's ether tight.
Delicious.
Ether tight. Love it.
Okay. Discard pile.
So guard has been successfully
Incapacitated.
great.
Our stealth
one of
has
them has.
successfully been
Didn't we
broken.
just say there were like 2 in here?
There's 2 in here.
There'd be
Yeah,
another one.
so
Yeah.
the other
I'm
guy
gonna-
needs to go out.
I'm gonna play my clubs and tackle the other guy and just mash his head against the console.
Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
I might hit a
shoot.
button, but oh
Um,
no, I don't get to mash heads.
You don't.
Oh no!
I don't know. What do we want to have happen here?
My head gets mashed.
Yeah.
You get
She
knocked
goes
back
to
against the bonsai tree.
Mash his head.
Not the
and
bonsai tree.
No,
The feng shui.
Not
the
sure.
load-bearing feng shui. No.
Oh my god, do we have anything that'll work here? I don't.
Tackle
Anyone got
him.
anyone got a spade or another ace?
I have a spade.
Wait.
No.
Yes, I do. I do have spades. Duh. Okay.
We're not supposed to be redrawing every time we discard, are we?
No, you have a
Although-
draw condition on your
Okay.
type. Mine is stopping to think about things.
Mine is stopping myself from getting involved
Okay,
in someone else's
um,
fight, so that's gonna.
That's
I
not
guess
gonna
we
happen.
will play a spade.
Tempt the fates.
Three.
Uh,
Fates card, fates card, fates card.
A merchant approaches the characters looking for something we may or may not have.
So wait. So
This is
so
a
this
random
secured. So this secured.
stranger.
No. Here's what I'm thinking. What's going on here? So, in the confusion, what it sounds like is a merchant may have pilfered the uniform of one of the security guards, and was following in. So they're on our team.
The guy who is on the floor. Would you like some ice?
Imagine okay, so Fury takes out the first security guard, and then Layla tries to take out the second one, but gets knocked
Merchants
back
at these events.
against the bonsai tree, and then Felix steps out from behind the bonsai tree and pulls out. God, what do I have? What do I have?
You have an item.
Hopefully, I pull out a What do I have that I can use?
What do you need?
I think I step out and probably have. I want to see Fury got 2 of those police batons.
He does have a backpack then.
And
Makes it
eventually,
ready for everything.
after collecting them, Felix snuck one and has been working on it and pulls out his, and he twists it, and it's an electro baton. So he zaps the fake security guard in the side, and this guy falls to the ground and is breathing from shock. And then just stops and is like, "Hey, that was really cool. Can I get one of those? Are those on the market? Are those for sale?
Can I buy that from you?
Buy that?" And Felix is just like, "What?"
We thought about selling those
No, that's what?
between shocks. Have you thought about selling those?
I can get you prime time shopping channel content.
Well, what would the merchant have to trade then? Because you can't. I feel like money would be kind of useless in this scenario. So
It would be. I think. I feel like Maria would suggest that and be like, "What do you have to trade?"
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Felix is like,
I
"What
would-
a trade? What? I didn't agree to this."
I would absolutely be like, so if you're wanting to get my friend's police baton here, what do you have in exchange, huh? That would be a very smart play, I would say.
What do you think they have?
He's emotional. Oh, poor baby. He's so emotional about this baton. He's gotta have it.
He's like, "I need it. It's the one thing that will complete my life." Is this?
I can finally complete my security guard
Art.
cosplay.
You've unlocked his kink.
The legendary police guard skin. I must have it.
I gotta have it for my Fortnite cosplay.
I want to say that he also pulls out a set of keys. Why not? More
What?
security guards keys?
Okay, would they be better than what we already have?
Uh-uh.
I think they would be.
They're like master keys, for
Yeah.
themes.
I don't know if they'd be master keys, but maybe it's we got the level 1 pass and got into the building, and now we need the level 2 pass.
So he's got the level 2 pass.
Yeah, he's got the level 2 pass.
Awesome.
We're in a video game. I love it.
All right, thank you, random merchant cosplaying as a security guard.
I didn't agree to give up my baton.
Oh,
It's for the greater good.
I thought to me, he was like, "Honey, I am the greatest good
You are ever gonna get.
I think Felix is probably being pretty emotional right now over this baton he worked so hard on, and is gonna say, "I don't want to give up my baton."
That's fair.
is there something else we could trade you for those keys, good sir?
Does anyone have a better
What else?
argument to convince Felix to give up the baton?
Oh, she's asking the guy if there's anything else that he would consider trading the keys for.
Well, the play right now is that Felix doesn't want to give up his Han, so
Yeah.
so we'll handle that in a moment.
Okay. Come on, Felix. You can have this baton and then just to this baton. It's fine.
So are you offering to give out the one that you have instead of the electric
Well,
one?
to give it to Felix, so that, and you can make an even better one, Felix.
Okay, what's the play? Which card are you playing?
Yeah,
for?
I'm gonna use. What are we appealing to emotions here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Felix is being very emotional about this baton. He
And so
MacGyvered.
I'm.
God,
You can MacGyver a better one. With the
I
one-
believe in you. You make all the coolest stuff.
I know I do.
You're gonna make this one even better. It is a chance to improve upon your current design.
Maybe make it shoot flames or something this time.
Yeah,
I think there's enough
well-
fire going on outside already.
Arson baton.
Fine.
Yeah, but you could put like some brass knuckles on this one.
Ooh, yeah, like on the handle.
Yeah. So it could be like used to punch and shock, you know? Like, and I'm sure you're so smart. You probably found a few like hiccups in your design that now you know, and you can work around them. So your baton will be even better the second time around. You could build a better one.
Fine. And he will hand over his stun baton to this cosplaying merchant so we can get the keys.
All right.
Our
What an
super-
emotional first floor this has been.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I imagine the merchant like just giddily clicks his heels and then leaves. I got what I came for. Okay.
So we would end up getting his level 2 access card,
Mm-hmm.
so that we can head up the stairs of the security tower, I
Yep.
suppose. So level 1 is just the entry hall with the load bearing feng shui. Level 2 then would be like what? Like where the guards get checked in for their shift?
Probably.
Ooh, like lockers and an armory.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, we're speaking Fury's language now. Where are the lockpicks?
But these uniforms are so drab.
You're right.
We
You
don't have
should
to dress
probably.
like them. Although that might be a good idea.
It wouldn't
I do
hurt.
think that we should put on their clothes
Just to be on the safe side. And then when we're done, we could like rip the sleeves off and take off the names and keep them as
Well, we can
patches.
make jests. We can make them into jests.
I would
Are
love
they,
to tie dye one of
are they
ties.
jean shirts?
I don't
I'm just
know.
imagining like
Jean security
I'm just
shirts?
imagining like a full-on jean jumpsuit.
Yeah. It's very Justin Timberlake 2000 and what?
Jessica Simpson, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there would probably be. Would there be anyone up here? Maybe not, actually.
No, I think all the guards besides these two that were supposed to be coming to check on the situation.
Everyone's
I
at their
think everyone is
stations.
handling the station, yeah, handling the party, handling the emergency. So it's mid shift. No one would really be in the locker room right now.
You know, we really couldn't have planned this better. Sometimes things just work out, right, Felix?
Hmm.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't have a plan.
You have a good
What are you
point.
talking
though.
about? Our
So-
plan's gone off like perfectly. I
I
got my head
Giant
mashed, but that's
airship.
okay.
I
Your
would
plan
actually
can't
agree
fail
with
if you don't
Felix.
have a plan.
I would agree with Felix in this specific circumstance because really the best thing we have is to get dressed up in uniforms that nobody likes. So I would offer to have Felix shine in this situation. I would offer to trade with him. But in this specific circumstance here, whenever, because I'm part of the 4 here, whenever I do a trade, I saw it in my notes earlier. Where did it go?
Speed read,
So
speed
whenever
read.
whenever I trade, we can also both
to
draw a card. so that I don't sacrifice my personality and uniqueness by getting into a gross, disgusting, ugly uniform. So I would trade you this. So think up us a good plan here that doesn't involve me having to get rid of my awesome outfit that I worked months on.
Okay.
How about me and Layla put on the outfits, and you two pretend to be our
ripping
dates.
sleeves off of them.
And we didn't hear all the alarms, and we were just kind of impressing our dates.
Well,
Do you think the sleeves are like required on the uniform?
Yes,
Probably.
Layla, you gotta keep the
wait.
sleeves on.
we could? So what we could do here is have
Fury just grabbed some safety pins out of her bag.
Hang on. Let Felix think about
Fury
this one.
and Layla are kind of like heavy hitters. They could get dressed up in uniforms and go upstairs and then try and get as many of the security guards in there out while we hide. And then when the coast is clear, we can sneak in and take control of the monitoring station.
Sounds excellent. So what will you give me in exchange for this? And also we can both draw a card when you do.
I really don't have. Do you want something that could possibly be helpful, or do you want more like?
I would like something that is not a heart or a diamond, please.
Okay, I do not have either of those things.
Great. Do you have a 4 of any suit?
I do not.
Great. Then literally pass me a heart if you have a good heart.
I don't have any hearts. I'll
Great.
give you the thing that is not a spade.
Awesome. That's perfect for me. And then we can both draw.
Whee!
Yay.
Okay.
Maria has now chosen violence.
Yes.
Which is really weird because I frequently do.
Shocking.
See what I said when it was going to be confusing?
Okay, so Yuri and Layla can get dressed up in the security guard uniforms.
With sleeves.
Yes.
With sleeves, yes.
We'll cut
With
the
the
sleeves
sleeves.
off later.
Take the
Mila.
sleeve.
Layla.
Yeah, we'll take the sleeves off.
We'll
later.
make them into vests, and they'll be super cool.
There's probably like some changing rooms down here that
Yeah.
Maria and Felix can hide in.
Yeah, we could probably hide in a locker that's not being used or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
Ooh,
armory.
but we should probably look for... armory's a good point. We should look up for some weapons.
Yeah. What kind of weapons might we find in here? That's what Fury's really interested in. She doesn't care about the uniform, whether she.
Aether tech, I'd imagine.
Oh,
Blaster pistols.
Lasers.
And feelings.
but what about lightsabers?
That sounds like a spade play to me.
That might
I
be
don't have a spade.
testing fate, yeah.
I do.
Well, then maybe Felix finds one.
How badly do...
Fury would like a lightsaber.
Ooh, okay. I will...
I mean, she'll take a blaster pistol, but she'll also say, we don't have these, we're on
A
some."
6 of spades. It's always worth the fate table. Grim Huntsman.
100%.
Always worth the fate
What's the
table.
worst that could happen?
Well,
An object a character was carrying is gone, pickpocketed in the crowd.
So who's losing what?
Who wants to lose something?
Who has something decent to lose?
I have something. I have a
I have
couple
a
things that
picture
I
in
can
my
lose.
pocket. I
I
have
have
nothing
things I
useful.
could lose, yeah.
I can say that somebody pickpocketed my ring, my mood ring, my Aether mood ring, which I'm upset about. But
I feel like it should be something with some sort of importance. You could have lost your communicator.
oh yeah, shit, my walkie-talkie. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
It's concerning, but I guess we'll deal with that later.
Well, it's not like it tracks us, like with the GPS or nothing. So we'll just switch channels.
Yep. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Well, just buddy system. Yeah, it'll be
As
fine.
simple as that. Yep. Okay. And then, so you have Aether light swords.
Yeah.
Standard security guard stuff.
Standard issue Aether light swords.
Yay.
I guess the two of you can head up to the second floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
While Maria and Felix hide.
Yes.
Yes. So what would you guys see on the next floor up?
Yes. Oh, they'd probably also... Because we had a... Well, no. If they were getting up this far, the pass... I'd imagine the floor pass would also let them into the monitoring station.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It'd be like, you have security to go to the locker rooms, but nothing else. You can have literal guns, but you can't be in the monitoring station. It's a little weird.
Oh, do security officer.
All right, we're taking the elevator down, right? We're trying to get down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you'd still be going up. Because we got to the next level, which is... Because it's a tower.
Mm-hmm.
So we started at the bottom.
Now
The
we're here.
basement stuff is secrets.
Yes, secrets.
It's got a point.
Oh, I guess we don't know which cell we're looking for yet. We haven't found a holding information.
Like the security around.
Mm-hmm.
If they detail any of the like the security plans and stuff like that around it. Mm-hmm.
So this room that you're in, the next floor up, would be where the security guards would do their job, right? Like the cameras and the
Yeah.
files.
Mhm. Monitoring
Yeah.
and there's probably a guy with automatons in here because we haven't run into those yet.
Would
That
suck if
sounds
there
like
were.
a terrible idea.
Yes. Let's introduce the AI in.
Yeah,
What could possibly go wrong?
So many things.
a lot.
I mean, they could
actually.
trap us in a hellscape on a spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
That could
could do
happen.
that.
Mhm.
I would like to designate one of these androids as being named Connor, please.
Oh, and the other one is Kyle because he is an android.
Yep.
Connor and Kyle. That's adorable. And they found love in a hopeless place. Which is the
They have
security
like their names
tower.
laser etched on them, so
Uh-huh.
everybody knows.
Oh, they
And
yeah,
nice
like little
matching
tattoos.
jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And bow ties. They have to have bow ties.
Well, it's a party, so obviously
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
nice.
They're part of the entourage, so to speak.
Yes.
They have glow sticks around their necks.
They've just
I
been on
mean,
your
it is
way
a
the whole
festival.
night, huh?
It is a festival, so
Party festival, party, whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Take it away. What are you doing? I imagine, well, there's probably a couple of people at the monitors, and then the major is in there.
oh, the major's in here.
Do we want the major in here,
imagine.
or would he be boots on the ground?
Yeah, I imagine he would probably be sort of organizing
Helping people.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you can see visual images of the airship on fire as it continues to lose altitude. Major's like barking orders over like the communicators to clear out the crowds.
And we just need to find information on holding cells. Otherwise, we would go down there and just bang on every single door.
Mhm.
We could just unlock every single door. That's always...
We'd probably need keys for that, though.
Yeah. Those are probably separate keys.
Those are probably on the major.
Oh, there's... Yeah. Ooh.
You pickpocket him, I'll distract him by acting incompetent, like an incompetent guard.
I'm gonna think about this. And
Did we get little walkie-talkies with our outfits? Do you think too?
probably
Oh,
there's
like
probably
security
spare
guard
walkies.
Like so we can listen to their.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like their
Two?
Vox channel. Mm.
Yeah.
So you guys might have one in the thing so you can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Should have set up a
Okay.
code word.
Oh well.
Code red.
Think of one on the fly and see if we
It's
understand
pineapple. It's always pineapple. No, Layla, I'll act incompetent. You lift his keys while he's yelling at me.
I don't know if that's gonna work. We can try it, but I don't think we're gonna get another chance to try something else.
Okay. Well, maybe we do the something else first, and that can be the second plan. Look, Felix, I'm coming up with plans. Aren't you proud?
it. Felix is just face palming, shaking his head.
And feel like hear us.
Just like, this is not a plan. This
Okay.
is an idea. There are no steps here.
There's plenty of steps, and Layla's just gonna start taking steps towards the guy.
Watch out for those prosthetics.
Yeah. On her way there, she's desperately thinking of a plan. I don't know if that counts as a draw condition, because I didn't really stop at all to think about it, and I'm just kind of walking right into things.
Fury's just going to turn off the lights.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just
I'll
turn,
wait to play my card then.
turn him off. You know, sometimes the best
Oh,
plan
wait.
is the simplest.
No, that works great. Somehow.
I feel like you turn off the lights, and then there's so many monitors in here,
It
That
doesn't
it-
really matter.
it doesn't really matter. And then everyone like, the guards at the desks are still like doing things and typing and everything, and they stop talking, but they don't stop working. And then the major just like slowly turns around and looks
Like-
at you.
Would be.
Oh no.
Is there a reason you turned off the lights?
I needed your attention, sir.
Why is that?
There's been a breach in the fourth quadrant.
What suit is lying? That's our preferred.
Logic.
Suit.
What
Right?
way are you
Logic.
going for here?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be the diamonds, the brain one.
Yeah.
Can I assist for advantage?
Don't think that's
I think that's how it works. I think it
Okay.
still is
I don't know.
just high.
Squidzy.
Yeah.
It's their advantage.
Would we both play cards, and then the highest one would be the one we roll with?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Whoever has the highest card is who has narrative control. But as long as they have the high card, it's still a win.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, God
shit!
damn.
no.
Kitties.
Plan C. Bash him.
Plan C, violence.
I have one card left because
I
I haven't
think-
been doing a lot of thinking.
I think,
Me too. I haven't been seeing how to fight a lot.
He just stares at you and like gestures to the screen behind him and is like, "Yes, you're correct. There's a disturbance in the fourth quadrant, and we're supposed to be taking
Was
care
lucky.
of it."
Oh, I think I left my radio at home.
It's attached to your hip.
No. I'm gonna say
We gave him to Felix and
I think I want to say he turns to the two androids, Connor and Kyle, and he is just like, detain these two. And the
violence.
start like advancing.
Fury's actually gonna run to try to get a distraction going.
Like run out of the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go for it.
I'm gonna follow. Oh boy.
Okay. They chased you. The androids chase you. I don't feel
fantastic.
like they were already told to like follow, so I don't think there's any doubt here.
If we can get to the roof, we can lose them on the rooftops.
We could push him off the roof.
You'd have
Yeah,
to,
and then we can escape by jumping to another rooftop.
I mean, I feel like based on our logic, you would need a higher security pass to get to the upper levels.
Well, maybe they have a higher security pass.
Maybe.
I have no more cards.
Can
really,
we detain these robots somehow?
I don't know.
And then
That would be a club, and I don't got.
I'll play.
You can
club.
try doing whatever you want.
I guess. Did that running away stay? It doesn't count. Okay. So,
I feel like logically,
I'm
as
gonna
the
go on the
androids
security
chase you,
guard
that you just hear
channel
a door slam behind them.
and shout the load-bearing feng shui is off, and then hopefully they understand.
wait.
What
What does it
play
mean?
is
I
that?
don't know.
Okay.
Is that a play? That's my code word, I've decided.
What's your code word?
The load-bearing feng shui is off.
Mm.
Oh.
Yell that into the thing, so hopefully the people hiding.
Yeah. Fury's gonna go and just lightsaber the bonsai. Which hurts my heart, but
Oh, Maria.
desperate times.
It says
Yes.
that when... Oh, wait. Never mind. That's when no one has cards to play. Never mind.
I have a card, but it's not quite yet applicable.
Okay.
All right. Well, then
I've got cards, but a lot
I'm
of them
just
are
gonna try
violent.
to detain one of the AIs. Then I'm gonna try to grapple the AI bot.
I just
'cause
imagine
seems
that Fury
smart.
and Layla run down the stairs through the, like past the armory and changing rooms. They keep going down, and the AIs are just pursuing, and Maria and Felix just see them run by. Felix is like, oh my god.
I have a cunning plan.
All right.
I sure hope so.
So the robots, the AI, they have been ordered to take care of the security guards, right?
Pain. Yeah.
So what if the security guards didn't look like security guards no more? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use my
Cartoon physics.
Get rid of the sleeves. It all comes back to taking the sleeves off the shirt.
exactly. So I
Put on
am
glasses.
going to use my trump here. I'm going to use my 4 of any suit to use my charm to diffuse a situation that even fate would put in front of me. Unfortunately, doing this means I have to discard a card, which is fine by me because I have this 2 that I'm not using.
No. You discard that card.
No, I know. I'm discarding the 2. I was
Okay.
just showing it for the play window so that people can see what I'm doing.
Mhm.
No, you discard the 4 of diamonds.
Wait, what? Oh.
Discard that card.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it's worded.
Okay,
But
well then we need to
I will
reword that.
agree.
They
I will agree with you.
discard that card.
Okay,
Oh,
so I
think it might
discard the 4.
be- I think it might be the formatting because I think I got tripped on that too because I think the
Oh, I
discard goes
definitely
with the
did.
second bullet point. If you do discard a card cycle, I think that's what's going together. Unless
When I did my 7, I also discarded a random card from my hand too. So this makes a lot more sense now that, yeah. Discard that card. That makes sense now.
Yeah, use 4 of any suit to trump, allowing your charm to diffuse situations that even fate will put in front of you. If you do, discard a card.
Oh.
Is how it's specifically worded on my
I
sheet.
apologize. It is supposed to be discard that card.
Discard that card. Okay, so I'm discarding my 4 as a
Mhm.
trump to make sure that these AI bots don't do their programming. I suppose. Okay, so that being said, I am going to kind of burst from the armory closet here. I am carrying a bag of powdered colored chalk. I will be basically drenching the security guards' uniforms with that chalk, kind of making them no longer look like guards. And then, per your original request, ripping the sleeves off the uniform so that you no longer look anything like the security guards they were ordered to chase.
Yes. And you can see the guns.
Yeah. Gotta get those guns
Oh
out
my
there.
god.
It's really
Guns
important.
out, guns out.
The guns.
Amazing.
Which is this a moment to show off my art and expression? Can we argue that is also the case?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely, because I get to draw a card in that case too.
I had to pick the character type that has to think when they have to draw cards. In order to draw cards, I have to think. Well, that one's on me.
Okay. So I guess the
So-
androids just like stop and like
Yeah.
right in front of Fury and Layla and are just staring through them. Like, where'd they go?
I don't think they can see us anymore, Layla.
We gotta stand perfectly still. The vision is based on movement.
It's just
Not tyrannosaurs, they're automatons.
they probably just like turn around and walk away.
Yeah, exactly.
Felix,
They would turn around, walk away.
how
and now they
about
have to go
disable
report.
one of these so we can steal its security clearance?
Ooh.
That's gonna require some big brains.
It's big brain time.
um. Okay. I guess knowing stuff about technology. Would probably say. They might not have the necessary security clearance that we need, but based on the nature of the passes and the greater security system, we might be able to use them to hack into the system and open some
Great.
doors for us.
How do I make it immobile so that you can do that with this?
It obviously doesn't see you as a threat anymore, so just put
Cut off its feet?
a barrier. I don't think we need to do anything that extreme.
It's an
Like-
automaton.
Just put a barrier in front of it or like hold it down and that should be fine. Just stop it from moving. You can just hold it in place. That'd probably be
Fine.
It's if I'm talking about something that I know I'm going to draw a card.
Hehe.
Okay. And then I guess I will try and hack into this.
Is this not staying out of somebody else's fight?
Hmm.
I will
Probably.
just try hacking and rewiring the brain of this AI using my knowledge and logic.
Wait. And I kind of like put my hand on your shoulder. I kind of like rifle around in my little side bag. And I would hand you a little USB keyboard that I carry around with me to help
Aw.
you hack in here. So here you go. I am trading you a USB keyboard. There you
Oh my
go.
god.
I have a heart, or a spade in return if you have one.
They have plenty of spades, so I can give you that.
Sounds perfect. Use that big brain.
Yeah, I'll just
Big
go
brain
ahead and
time.
use that ace right now. And is it a pastel keyboard? I feel like it would be a pastel
That would be
keyboard.
pastel.
It would be
purple.
pastel purple. Yes, that's the base. But every individual key is a color that starts with that letter.
Ooh, I love it.
So, for instance, the M would be maroon, the O would be orange, the P would be pink, so on and so forth.
Okay.
I love that.
Amazing. I think Felix just like stares down at this keyboard that you hand to him and doesn't say anything, and like will as Fury is holding down, this android will open up there's probably like a little latch on the back and then the neck that he pops open that has the USB port and plugs in the keyboard, and
It displays his little GUI on the, on the little monitor in the back of his head. Sure. How else would you program an automaton?
the back of the head also pops open and there's just like a little like square screen there launched in the back.
Exactly. Because like if it runs on Windows, you have to see what you're doing.
Yep. And then just starts like typing away on this keyboard. I imagine like some of the limbs of the android twitch a little bit as it's getting
Hacked into.
hacked into and rewired and all of that joyful stuff, but eventually it stops moving and the little panel on the back of the head closes, and then Felix unplugs the keyboard and closes the little slot
And we'll see what happens, I guess.
and takes a step back. I'm gonna say this one's Connor. We got Connor.
We got Connor.
We
got Connor. Ow.
Can there?
Wait, do we have to roll something from the NPC deck to see if it's contested? I mean, we still have an ace, but like, I still want to try.
Sure.
Just to laugh at them.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, not even an ace. Oh wait,
That's a fate,
that's a spade.
which is a trump.
Which card was it?
Oh, it's another another
of
object the
spades.
carrier was carrying is gone.
Can Squidzy, can I, even though I played the initial card, can I trump a trump and play 2 cards on my turn?
Re-ask the question for me.
So I played the Ace of Diamonds, and then from the NPC deck, they played a spade. I can use 5s to trump fate, and I have a 5. Could I play a 5 to trump that trump?
The ace would win.
Oh. Even though the six is a
Aces
spade?
are the highest cards. Yep.
Oh, we don't have a fate thing that comes in?
Oh yes. Yeah, you could do it the same way as you did last time.
Because it hasn't resolved. It's still on the stack, so anybody could cancel it.
Does someone
Oh,
have
do you
anything
want me
else
to-
cancel it?
I
I mean, I can
unless you
play
want a
another
different...
spade on it. Is that going to cancel
I mean,
it?
No,
I-
it's just gonna make things worse.
Mine is also a spade because I have a 5.
But yours
so you
is-
discard.
I have a
Wait,
5
hold
of
on.
spades, which is lower, but I use 5s to trump.
Yep. So
Okay.
therefore, a 5 would win automatically because it is the trump card.
For you, yeah. Okay, I have absolutely
That.
nothing helpful
Um,
until I've thought about my life choices for a minute.
okay.
Think about your actions.
Wait, give me a second.
Imagine like a big hacker battle is going on. That,
Like you hit the firewall, but you got past it.
yeah, the
These
android
random
is trying
events
to
just
like
happen.
Furious typing.
reclaim control, and then I'm furiously typing, and the android is getting more fidgety in Fury's arms, and then I don't know, like manages to wiggle around and gets like a hand around Fury's throat, and it's just one of those things where it's like, "Come on, Felix!" Like, I've got it. I'm working on it. I got it, and then gets past that last firewall and stops the android from choking you out.
Okay.
And then there's a big boom of thunder outside.
Nice.
Sure, it's fine. It'll probably help put out the fire.
Yeah, it'll help with the
Mhm.
flaming airship.
Can we take over this guy's moving and then try and... Well, we need the... Is there like a database of information? Can we get the cell information that we need off of the android's brain?
I think Felix will pull out the USB keyboard connection and will close up Connor and then like get him to like stand back away from everyone else, and we'll say, Connor, take us to the cell of Jeff Summers. And I imagine that Connor just turns and will start walking down the stairs back to the first level.
Okay. Do we have the keys to get there though? Would Connor be enough?
Based on the system, the technology system they have implanted here, and that we've been using key cards to move between levels, probably.
Okay.
If not, we'll have to find another way through.
You sound confident. I believe in you.
Thanks. But given that, do we want to take a quick, like, 10-minute break?
I could use a 10-minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So we
Bio
will
break.
be back here in a little bit.
Joe will wander to the front of the clinic, and I'm gonna see what I can smell.
Secretary calls the police because some weirdo is just sniffing their front door.
This giant guy is just in front of our clinic sniffing the pavement. I don't know what's going on.
I love it.
Go ahead and unroll. Roll to unleash your powers.
Okay. Since I have just been rolling like crap, I want a quick vote here. Which out of these 4 dice do I use?
The ones that roll bad.
Use the purple one.
Purple one? Okay.
And the one furthest to the right.
My right or your right?
Pick one.
This guy?
Yes, that one.
Okay. See what happens. Look at that -2.
I love this for all of us.
Do I?
Okay.
Snake eyes? Wow, I can't talk today.
Not snake eyes. It's a 3. -2 is a 1. Good news is I just cleared my potential track.
Hey!
Yeah, you are not. Maybe you pick up. I think you think you have something. And you bend over to get closer and you realize it's just the smell of dog piss.
God.
Nope, that's not it.
And then I think because you're just being kind of weird about it, the front door to the clinic opens and this woman sticks her head out. Not Rebecca.
Oh no.
Cynthia would recognize this as like one of the medical secretaries. And she just is kind of like huddled behind the door. Like, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Have you seen a key? Like a house key? I was walking around here the other day and I feel like I dropped my key.
No, we haven't seen one. No one's turned one in.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out. Bye. Just walks away quickly. And I feel like Joe would add, for the record, I'm not really comfortable with lying.
After the third or fourth time we have done it here, it's just kind of getting used to it. Maybe when we go home, I could commit myself to a life of crime. She's just gonna laugh.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I didn't like tricking you.
Hmm.
I also didn't like tricking Sylvie, but she's terrifying, so feelings are still weird there.
The sense of more bigger sense of self-preservation around her sometimes.
I'll be honest, I don't know how you just trust her so easily.
Because she's pretty.
When you feel like it's over and nothing else matters, I know you feel so divided. Pick yourself up again and you better start walk, girl. Open up, just let me hear you talk, girl. You have come too far to give it up now, even though it seems there's no way out. Take a look in the mirror now, what do you see? You can be anything you want to be, you know. You will never be alone. Girl, go make your move. There's nothing left to prove. I know that you will find your love again. Don't be ashamed to cry. Hold your head up high. I know that love will save the day.
Sometimes life will push you down, make you fall onto the ground. But I know you will turn it around. Oh, this is all we got. And I know you'll make mistakes. Get interference and lose your way. Find the light when it rains. Oh, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. 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 Show me love. Show me life. Show me love. This is all we got.
Okay, we're back. Infiltration time.
Time to infiltrate.
Imagine there's just a giant, sort of like what Maria as Layla was saying earlier about an elevator going to the basement, just like a giant elevator, but it's got the structure of like one of those
Like a cargo elevator.
like money trucks. Oh, I was gonna say like the bulletproof.
Like a casino elevator. The ones that go to the vaults. Like in Ocean's 11.
Sure.
Oh, I'm so
let's go
old.
with
I know what you're talking about. Like, you know, has like big iron doors, tight security. Have to use like a card to use the darn thing in the first place. So I assume the automaton would let us get into that pretty easy.
Probably.
Like an armored truck.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
the exact
Like-
words I was trying to find.
Yeah, like Brinks would use, but it's an elevator.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think it'd probably be pretty easy for Connor to get us into the elevator. We can get inside.
Connor's
Go for
our
it, Connor.
automaton now.
I'm just painting little flowers on his back.
Oh, I
as we
love
walk.
it.
Oh no.
I do think that you really improved the aesthetics of these guard uniforms. I really like
Right.
this pastel pink that I've got
Right.
on now.
Like the tie dye with the pink and the green and the blue. Just mwah.
I do think they should put you in charge of designing the uniforms.
I think so too. You know, I could make a very pretty camouflage besides just, you know, olive drab. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
brighter.
kind of like the denim, you know. It looks pretty cool, and then you pop off the sleeves, and it looks even cooler. And now I got a sweet denim vest.
There you go.
Camouflage needs to blend in with the surrounding foliage. Anything brighter would do that.
I just kind of like blink at you like, we're in a suburbs. What foliage would there be?
Yeah.
If anything, their uniform should try to match the graffiti and local paint of the area. So like, saying a little color would not be amiss.
Maria makes a good point. If we were in the Outlands,
Maybe
the green camo would work a lot better.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, but we're not in the Outlands.
Right. Because nothing's out there, right?
Except land.
Yeah, totally.
That's why they call it the Outlands.
Right, exactly.
Maria just totally oblivious because she's never been.
Felix is just like, this goes against everything that is the origin of camouflage.
I will now proceed to do a 10-minute TED talk about the origins of camouflage to shut you all up.
Really, if they were If the aether tech was so great, they'd have aether camouflage, and it would change colors based on the
That
environment.
would be smart.
And once in a while, Fury just has like this amazing idea that Felix is like, God damn it.
Felix is just like, you're right, and I hate it. And then a follow-up thought, I could make that. Have you tried turning the camo off and on again?
Power cycle it. Power cycle it.
If I turn it off and on again, is there a snake in
Unplug
your
it
shorts?
and then plug it back in.
I imagine there's probably this big, like, boom and shake as the elevator reaches the bottom level. I don't know. What do
Just
you
rattles us.
think? Yeah. It shakes a little bit as we settle in the bottom of whatever this is. It's like, big, I don't know, final battle sense of doom feeling.
Mm-hmm.
The Caco demon. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
You said doom. My bad.
I don't know. What do you think it looks like when the doors open?
I would think just wall to wall, just prison cells as far as the eye could see, kind of like Alcatraz level security, but like from top of ceiling to floor, just you would need to use like a one of them like expandable floor dollies that go up and down just to access some of these chambers.
But they have like hoverboards, hover platforms.
Yeah.
I say that after we get Jeff, because obviously Jeff is the priority, we just
Jeff is
have
always a priority.
Right. We have Connor release the rest of the prisoners.
Ooh, prison riot.
Yes.
That is what I was thinking to begin with. We just release all the prisoners. First, we get the guy we want out, and then we just open the floodgates.
Swing wide the gates.
If you cause enough chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, we can just tell Kana to give us like a 10-minute head start, 5-minute head start, and we should probably be snappy.
Maria would just be like
We
counting the cells, like
I have to wait for the elevator to get back to the first floor so we can leave.
Right. But
Yeah, but the elevator
that would
gets
give
to
us
the
our
top.
head start because
Mhm.
when we get in the elevator, we can give him the order, and
Yeah.
then he can
And we
start
just leave
doing
him
that.
down there, and then it looks like he malfunctioned and released
Yeah.
everybody.
But they should be free anyways. But like.
and we definitely have more prisoners than we have guards, so we have the
Mhm.
advantage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The logic of that is impeccable.
I don't think it
Impeccable.
is.
Felix is like, why are these people my friends? I don't understand.
Why did I team up with you people?
Well, because it works.
Because we're your friends, and it
Yeah.
works.
Because we just decided that one day you needed help because you were gonna probably blow yourself up or something.
Okay, between the two of us, if anyone's gonna blow themselves up, it would probably most likely be you.
Yeah, but I might survive it.
In what capacity?
I'll just do a really cool backflip, like right out of it.
Yeah, that works. That really works.
You can't backflip away from death.
I know. I read it in a book
You know,
somewhere. You
I
totally
don't.
can backflip away from
I'm
death.
gonna say that that is not true. I have backflipped away from death before. 100% have done it before.
Maria's just enamored, like, wow.
Backflipping away from death and backflipping out of the range of an explosion?
Similar,
No!
but not
It
quite.
depends on how big the explosion is.
If it's an explosion, probably pretty big.
Well,
Agree to disagree.
yes.
Connor, can you find Jeff Summers for us, please?
Talks to the only one with any sense.
Please,
It's a robot.
Connor.
It's a robot program for logic.
Beep boop. Finding Jeff.
Yes.
I don't know. Is there anything to do here?
Anything to do? There's plenty of things to do. But what would we do?
I don't know.
Wait for the next something to play out.
We should probably get Jeff something to wear besides the prison uniform.
We can just grab a spare guard uniform on our way.
I mean, do you
Cut off
guys
the
still have the
sleeves.
clothes you were wearing in? You could just
Lend
Take
him
off
those.
the-
Just give him
Yeah.
the sleeves.
give him the, give him
Here's
the
some
sleeves and only the
sleeves.
sleeves.
Some sleeves. Just put them over your your prison uniform sleeves. No one will know the
it'll be fine.
difference.
It's like, hey, I know you've been wearing the same onesie for the past 10 years, but
Have you considered sleeves?
Really nice guard uniform that's now pastel pink. And has
I was gonna say
sleeves.
we could just change back into our old clothes.
Yeah.
that'd probably be the best.
And then we have the pastel-y uniforms, except for my sweet vest.
It is a sweet vest.
Layla is not giving up that vest.
No, it's mine forever.
Some of my best work, if I'm honest.
I was impressed at how fast you did it. Like you just created art like on the dime without even thinking about it. It was just intuitive for you.
It's in my blood.
Love it.
No thoughts, head empty. That's the only way to fly.
Absolutely.
Don't agree with that.
You're the man with the plan, Felix. That's why we met.
You need help. You could get hurt.
Yeah.
So we would be following along with Connor, of course, trying to get to Jeff's cell.
Just chattering about like nonsense that Felix is just like, what? No.
And the prisoners as we pass by, I'm just like,
Who are these people and what are they talking about? Pastel uniforms and
it's a strange day down here in the Underdeep.
yeah.
In the Underdown.
Undertown.
Under Meridian.
Under Meridian, yeah, that's.
How do you say
kinda get it, I
Meridian
think.
backwards?
It's the under sun court. Under sun.
Nadirium.
So it's the Moon Court.
The Nadirium.
No.
I don't think the moon's under the sun.
It could be.
I don't know.
We don't actually know where the moon is.
Well, actually, no. I was gonna say the moon's under the sun when there's a lunar eclipse, but that's not how that
Other way around, yeah. Careful.
sun's under the moon during a solar eclipse. I imagine that Connor probably leads us to one of those platforms that can lift us up to whatever cell we need to go to.
Yes.
It's gonna take Connor a while to open all these cells, so.
It's not. Right now. We haven't sold Felix on that plan, so. And we need him to program the robot, so.
I think we could just tell it what to do now, right?
I don't know. I don't know how robots work.
Did you program us as the overlords of the robot?
Can we just take him with us? Who did it? What? Can we take the robot?
You think I would trust you with a robot?
You think he's like low jacked? If we take it, oh yeah, he's probably low jacked.
We probably shouldn't take the robot.
Yeah, they'll follow us back to our
Yeah.
super discreet hideout.
Yeah, we're so discreet.
What are you talking? We got
managed to
in
make
here,
it in
no
here.
problems.
No
We're
problems,
here.
no conflicts.
Nothing.
Nothing bad happened. My head kind of hurts, but that's irrelevant. And we had a good time
That was
doing
an
it.
airship on fire.
Yeah, but that's
We're not on the
outside.
airship, and that's outside. There are people up top handling that one for sure, probably.
Which reminds me, we should probably do this quickly before,
Yeah, the building catches on fire or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I imagine this platform is super slow.
Just the world's slowest
He's like
hover train.
crawling up.
Please
throws
get me out of this.
Just
Felix is contemplating just like jumping over the side and ending.
Yeah.
But it's not that far up, so he'd probably just break his legs at best.
That's why we're friends, because I would know that.
So, what would Jeff be like when we finally get to his cell? Think he'd be happy to get freed out of here, or
Yeah,
Probably
I feel like
angry.
he would be yeah, some righteous anger, probably a little beaten down and you know, traumatized from the whole prison ordeal. I can't imagine it's a great place to be, because I don't imagine that they give very great treatment to the rebels. So
A little bit of crazed energy.
yeah, unhinged, slightly unhinged, probably.
Yeah.
a little mad?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Perfect guy to
mad.
lead. Perfect guy to lead a revolution. His you know, sanity is just barely holding on. So
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. This is worked out perfectly.
I am not perceptive enough to realize that his sanity is hanging on by a thread. So
I think he should draw something from the NPC deck to kind of like lash out at being freed. I
Okay.
feel like that would be something to do.
maybe they
Yeah,
have like
his
a
reaction.
prisoner fight club, and he's like so traumatized from it that everything is just like
Ooh,
fight immediately.
maybe the sight of Connor like sets him off. Maybe like the
Oh
androids are used to
yeah,
like
maybe they have
dumb
robot fight
prisoners.
clubs
That,
where they
Shut
make
up.
would
the
make sense.
prisoners
Also
fight
be
the
thinking
robots.
maybe he's thinking he's getting transported or something.
Yeah.
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 Doesn't
Even
trust
though we
us
don't
because
really
they-
look
Let's
like
see what he
Connors.
does. I mean, if he's physical, if he's mental
Yeah.
about it, let's figure it out.
I like if there's like a card. I don't know.
I think
So-
I accidentally closed out of the deck. Okay, good.
Here, I can draw. Let's see.
Mhm.
Oh,
Clubs.
he's gonna be very
Combat.
mad.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Whoops.
he's
He's
gonna
gonna be
fight.
punchy.
Punchy boy.
That's
Like
fine.
the Connor just
Fair.
I don't know opens a finger and like a little smaller wire touches the pad to unlock the cell and it pops open and then
Like as soon as the cell swings open, he just tackles poor Connor.
yes.
No.
Would this be NPC versus
We should probably
Yes.
stop him.
probably? I mean, we could all intervene. I want to see what happens to Connor.
I'm not
Not-
gonna intervene.
I think
I want to watch the robot on person fight.
um, I
So
want to
he's
add in some
emotional.
drama here, and say probably Connor initially just tries to like calm him down with words alone, and is like, "Stand down, prisoner." But
Oh,
Jeff tackles Connor, and I want to say Felix was probably nearby, so Felix like tumbles backward and is hanging onto the platform, just dangling above a very far drop.
Felix's?
Yeah, Felix. He got knocked
I'm
over
gonna
by
stay out of the
Connor.
fight, and I'm going to try to save Felix. Look, I know it says I have a backpack, but I want to make it a fanny pack because I just feel like it's better aesthetically.
fanny packs are festival styles. Duh.
Yeah,
Everyone
Yeah.
wears fanny
Mhm,
packs to
mhm.
festivals.
yeah.
of course. Even the king would wear a fanny pack. Would he not think it were so abhorrent?
Yeah. So she just grabs Felix's hand and then like reaches in her fanny pack and grabs out like some, I don't know, a cool like wire technology maybe that Felix made, and like puts it on his wrist to like pull him up.
Okay, so what you
I don't
planning to
know.
do
It's for
that?
flavor. Do you want me to draw or to lay a card for a physical?
I mean, you would kind of have to at this point,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Let's see what the world decides.
Okay.
Because I'm not fighting this. I do not want to fall and possibly die.
Well, wait. What number was your character, Fury?
1.
Oh, well, never mind then.
What?
No, I was thinking if you had like a special number that you could do something cool here, but a 3 is a 3.
A 3 is a 3 for me.
I guess I can. Well,
it works.
yes.
Nice.
You pull my scrawny ass back up onto this platform.
Perfect.
Felix realizing it is a smart thing to not fall.
I like.
See? Logic, Felix. Logic.
Logic.
Don't fall, and then you won't fall.
It's gotta use your thinking parts. Should have thought of that one.
You gotta use that big
Yes.
brain energy.
I can just control gravity
brain
now.
energy.
Thank you. I will. Just,
I mean,
next time someone
can?
bumps into me,
That's
I will.
awesome.
Oh my god.
Maria's just sitting down on the little lift, like,
Felix just like sits down on the platform and is contemplating just jumping off himself.
no,
no,
no, don't do that.
don't make us put you in the best friend shirt.
The best friend.
The get along
Jess.
shirt, but for when you feel like jumping off things.
It's a jest now.
Yeah, it's a get along jest.
A get along jest.
Surely you jested.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so and then I think, well, Connor's just getting his ass beat by Jeff.
Poor
Oh
Connor.
yeah.
Yeah, we never stopped that.
We doing
That's just
something
kinda happening.
We
better.
did not stop that.
Layla gonna do something?
The only thing I have is a chaos card.
That's all I have too. But I was staying out of it to draw a card because I'm low on cards.
It's not really our fight. Do we need the robot? Oh, well, yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
do.
I'm not
I-
great at talking
Mr.
people.
Summers, we kind of need this robot. She's gonna just.
Letting
I
you
guess
put me back
stand
in the
there.
pokey.
We're
Don't you do
breaking you
that to
out of
me.
the pokey, good sir.
I don't trust robots.
Oh, well,
I
we
mean,
kind of
I
need him to
underst-
get back upstairs, and then
It
we
all
can
started
just leave
with the
him here.
birds.
Then it was the
You
cats.
know, you're not. Well, you know, you're not entirely
Wrong.
wrong. But
I think I have a thing that might calm him down.
this one time, sir, could you just not be violent towards the robot? Like maybe just
That's not muted.
you could wait until we reprogram the robot to release all the prisoners. Like after that, if you want to beat up a robot, we can probably find a different one for you to beat up. Maybe.
Maybe. So are you like trying to like convince his emotions to calm down?
Yes.
What would you play for that?
Spades.
You only have
Oh my
spades?
I
God.
only have a spade too. That's why
Let's do
I'm
it.
just
Um,
stopping to think about this situation.
I think I have a physical solution to this, but this might be kind of a roundabout physical solution.
Uh-huh.
We want
Um,
to hear it.
So I, on my person, have a locket, which has like a little ether crystal that would project a memory with music that I do not wish to see again. Which in my case here would be like a little music box that plays with me dancing with someone I don't want to be associated with anymore. I would think that physically handing him this music box and having him physically listen to it would, at least calm him down. Would that be a physical action? Can we call it that? Because it's an item that would
Mhm.
produce actual thing.
So just a note, y'all can decide what needs card plays and what doesn't. Not everything needs a card play.
Oh,
Oh, I feel like I gave him pretty good. I mean, if I have to, then I'll just slap him in the face and be like, snap out of it. You're not in a pokey anymore. Or, well, I guess technically you are, but
we're getting you out of the pokey.
I
we're
like
getting
that.
you out. We need you to cooperate, good sir.
I
And
like
we need the robot.
I like the imagery of Maria pulling out this music box and handing it to him, And he's just like slightly mesmerized, and then Fury comes over and slaps him, and he's like,
It's like,
Layla will shake by the shoulder. We need the robot to get out of here.
this team is a roller coaster of emotions.
We need a plan in the background.
this is like, there's nowhere with the robot.
This is what happens when all four of us have an idea and none of them work.
What are you talking about? This is working out great.
I feel like with all of our powers combined,
He's just like, you guys are crazier than me.
With our powers combined, we are Captain Disaster.
Yes.
and I'll form the head.
Oh, Team Chaos.
Okay. Look, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? Just... We need Connor.
You are being rescued. Please don't resist. Connor.
Sounding like a robot. We have Jeff.
Okay.
Um,
Can you program Connor to let the rest of them out?
yeah, probably. I will, as we're descending on this very, very slow lift,
Uh-huh.
I will plug the pastel keyboard back into the back of Connor's head, and we'll add in, like, program a nice little command in there of releasing the rest of the prisoners after we get on the elevator and basically leading a prison riot.
While we're on the elevator, Fury just like non-ceremoniously starts changing out of her pastel guard uniform into her regular clothes and just hands it to, here you go, Jeff. You might not want to wear a prison uniform on your way out. I feel like that might be suspicious for some of the guards. Maybe. Possible.
Maybe.
Imagine he's pretty smart. And changes.
I hope so.
I mean, he did get himself caught, so maybe he's not that smart.
It could have been a sting operation.
He could have been betrayed. That's why he has trust issues. I get it. I get it, Jeff. I get it. I understand. Somebody was the traitor and you weren't expecting it.
It happens.
Oh, started with the birds. The birds are
Sometimes your friends just turn you in to the arbiters and you're stuck, running from the law. Making super cool decisions. Well, not in your case, because you did kind of get arrested. But now you're free.
So, net zero.
Yeah.
Start over and carve a new path.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you
Change my
giving up the
ways.
revolution
Become a
or
farmer.
Don't change your ways. We're still
No,
revolutionizing.
that's not what we want. We still want the revolution.
Yeah, just change the part of your ways where you get caught.
Yeah, like just don't get caught. That's the solution to this. Maybe
Really,
don't
we're
put
not
your
a very
trust in
emotionally
shitty people.
Part at this point, a bit like
How did he get caught? Do we even know?
I don't know. Make that
I'm
decision
just
right
making
now.
it up as we go that his second in command betrayed him.
But is that guy still involved, or was he ousted by the rebellion?
No, he sold them out. Like I imagine it's like the guy in the Matrix
mhm.
who like sold out the rest of.
Cypher.
Are you all too young for that?
No, Cypher.
Why?
Yeah, I remember Cypher.
I watched
Yeah.
The Matrix.
Okay, good.
I'm not
Oh,
fluent in The
fans. Of course,
Matrix,
I've watched
though.
The Matrix.
Okay, thank you. All right, you're all my type of nerds. Yeah, the guy who Cypher. I imagined it's like that. Like he got paid by the people, and got to move into like a cushy moonlight house or something. Moonlights.
Got very well rewarded by the Sun Courts.
Yeah. Sold them out for money,
Jeff is just like,
as people do.
Judas.
you're right. I gotta get my revenge on Timothy.
And Timothy. Timothy.
Frickin' Timothy.
Goddamn Timothy.
Fucking Timmy.
Meh.
He just angrily puts on this pastel uniform.
Maybe put on this pastel guard uniform and maybe you'll calm down, all right?
Yeah, the robots aren't even gonna recognize you as a god because you're pastel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We can take the sleeves off of yours if you want a sweet jest too.
Yeah, let's take off the sleeves.
Hell yeah.
Real revolutionaries don't wear
Mhm,
sleeves.
mhm,
Except for
mhm.
me, I wear sleeves because I have a leather jacket. But, you know, and I
It was
won't
as
let
punk as punk
Layla
can
cut the
get.
sleeves off of it. To
No,
make
it's
it
a
to
leather jacket. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, you can't
You-
cut leather. That'd be sacrilegious. Must respect the leather.
So we escape.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we should escape. And how are we gonna make it so that all the other prisoners can leave after we're done here?
We never
Connor's gonna
really-
lead him out.
Yeah, well, we also didn't sell Felix on that plan. So. We
Really
need
think
him
it
to
through.
program the robot.
Felix
We
already
did.
programmed the robot.
Yeah, Felix did.
I think
Just here's
Nice.
$5.
we probably. I imagine we get out of the security building fine, but then
Rick
we
Connor, they're gonna.
we get to the
put you
scene
down.
that is just the probably. Well, it was raining, so it's probably just like a smoking crashed airship at this
Yeah,
point.
it's just smoldering.
There might be
and-
some fires going on.
yeah,
Lots
like
of
maybe
s-
a house.
lots of security running around. Oh, I feel
Just keep your.
Oh, good point. How do we get him out of here with the security running around at high alert?
I'm gonna make a headband out of one of them sleeves. And just kind of like a bandana kind of situation. Try to cover his.
Oh, I thought you meant for yourself.
No, not for me. I'm not a
Sorry
wanted
for
criminal
that,
today.
Because that is on point for us, but.
No,
All right,
for Jeff, I'm gonna make him like a something to head covering of some type and or description.
Imagine you take the top of the sleeve that would connect to the torso and put that over his head, and it's just a long like sleeve hat.
It works. It's like Link's hat, but it's pastel-y.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All
It's
right.
beautiful.
It needs pockets, though. Maria can maybe install some pockets later. Everything
Damn.
needs pockets.
Yeah,
I am
that's true.
immediately all over pockets.
Fury has a firm belief that everything needs pockets.
We can do something about that later. First, we gotta get out of here alive.
Oh, yeah.
Let's cause a distraction. Layla, you want to start a bar fight while you guys run that way? And then we'll just kind of slip out of the bar fight.
I figured there's just enough chaos. We could just walk right out the front door.
Oh, you're right.
There's no way that could work.
I was thinking about that on my way up.
If we just
Like, how are we
look-
gonna get out of here?
If we just
We
look
just
like
walk
we're
out the front
afraid of
door.
the fire, we're like, fire, and then we just act like nobody's anything. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. It'll be great.
Yeah, this will not go wrong.
Jeff,
at all.
act like you hurt yourself, and me and Layla will like be helping our friend who got injured in the
Mhm.
tragic explosion.
Yeah.
I feel like this needs a hearts roll or a hearts play.
Great. I have.
I mean, I
Not
could
hearts.
use my clubs and actually hurt him. So it's believable.
I'm just gonna play a chaos
I think that would
card.
be a terrible idea. We just rescued the man.
There you go.
Oh no.
That's
Wait,
what
why?
I play.
But why?
Because I want to see what happens.
Oh.
Obviously, because chaos.
Is the
It's literally the peak
Unknown
chaos.
panic fills the streets and people begin to run, causing chaos. I mean,
What? Seriously?
I mean, yeah, that would cause a sufficient distraction. So I guess the airship
See?
is finally crashed down to the ground.
can we just say it explodes?
Jesus.
See what happens? We didn't have a plan, and it all seemed to work out. That's
Explodes,
another one.
Fury's gonna do
for
a
me
back,
and
like
Fury.
stop to do a backflip and be like, "See, Felix,
It doesn't
backflip away."
This has all worked out perfectly for us.
I'm just watching the explosion happen. Like, I am got to paint this later.
I think Felix just like ducks his head and runs. He's like, I'm getting out of here. And we'll head back to base.
So we successfully Jeffed. Hooray!
We did.
Jeff!
I guess that's a good stopping point.
Yeah!
Yeah, we rescued the revolutionary
accomplished
from
what we set
prison.
Well, Felix is a little disappointed we didn't get much information from the security building because we didn't.
Well,
Because somebody got caught?
now hang on now.
Oh,
We could still put a spin on this, because even though we didn't get information out of the building itself,
We got Jeff.
we got Jeff. He's probably got all sorts of insider information from like hearing guard gossip and stories from the other prisoners of what's really going on in the
Plus,
Sun
he
Courts
can
here.
turn out Timothy and
Yeah.
get back to work on the rebellion.
And I'm thinking Timothy might be our next leads, because if Jeff got sold out by Timothy,
He's
Timothy's probably
definitely
gotta got
working for
something.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to say that in
And
actually probably
have
in
a-
programming Connor to let out all the prisoners, slip something else in there that if possible, have
You
Connor
slipped a Trojan horse in there.
have Connor get out, like escape amongst the
Oh!
prisoners and go to a meeting location so that
Hell yeah. Free
Felix
robot.
can have a robot.
Felix really wants that robot.
I want Felix to have the robot.
Yeah.
Well, Felix wants all of the insider secrets of the Meridian Courts, but may take a little bit
Fair.
longer before we can get those.
Not in one session, I don't think.
No, be a bit much, yeah.
we can't solve the entire campaign in one session.
Yeah, you don't just go to the fires of Mordor by calling down the eagles, do you?
No, that ruins the whole adventure.
Exactly.
That just takes the fun out of the really, really long walk.
Defeats
Uh-huh.
the purpose of having the fellowship and the ring and the
Mhm.
Sam.
And I promised you my bow and my axe, and you have my
Okay. I think, at the very least, when we get back to our secret base, just get some drinks and like collapse in our little hideaway room.
Furious
Hell
and
yeah.
rude. She'll offer Jeff half the beanbag to brood on.
The beanbag of brooding.
The beanbag of brooding. Please, everyone, take that and make it into a 5e item and use it in your D&D campaigns.
Bean brooding.
The
Don't forget
beanbag
to
of
like, comment,
brooding.
and subscribe for another beanbag.
To be bean brutal.
Oh.
So end of the game, we get to do that development and disruption thing, right? We have a phase for that?
Yeah, it's for.
Which
Okay.
means I absolutely misread something from earlier, but I'll get to that in a second.
I definitely didn't get into any stabilization.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't. I just because I only have 2 cards, I barely missed the stabilization. Actually,
So
no,
I
I
didn't
don't.
have any diamonds in
I
my
don't get-
hand. So.
I don't get either because I have 1 diamond and 1 other card.
So I ended with a good stabilization because I ended my session with only unique card values in my hand. I have a 6, a 7, and an 8. So I stood out and I was myself and I was successful doing that. So that thing that I did earlier when you could trade and draw a card at the same time, I didn't have that yet. So oops.
Whoops.
I'm getting it now.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
I meet my disruption.
What's our just... Oh.
They're both different.
So yeah, there's no bad way of developing. It's stabilization or disruption. There's no negative. It's all kind of however you want to take it and how you want to develop your character.
I have to read the actual doc because what I copied and pasted, I moved everything around, and now it's confusing in my brain. I definitely didn't stabilize because I didn't have a diamond.
I have 1 diamond and 1 club, and I'm just like, well,
I have obviously
Fine.
disruptioned myself.
If you don't meet stabilization, you disrupt.
oh, okay.
When you end, I've learned to act on my impulses recklessly despite the consequences. And then I pick a thing.
Okay, so wait. So if you don't stabilize, when you end a session with at least as many clubs in your hands, then hearts. I don't have either.
So you've
you
disrupted.
disrupt.
So you did the same as me.
With at least wait, no, that would be stabilized because disruption says when you end the session with more hearts than clubs. Because I don't have either hearts or clubs.
Yes, you would stabilize because it's the same amount. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. They were both 0, so that's equal.
So you would stabilize like me. Hooray!
Yeah. I get slightly saner. We've driven Felix slightly insaner.
It's fine.
I mean,
Actually,
I kind of want to see him become more unhinged anyways. Seems like fun.
I mean, he's already sort of on that path, and because of how something's played in your comment, what I'm gonna pick for my disruption is the knowledge you seek keeps you isolated from the rest of the world. You are the most interesting person you know, and the societal world is not as great as the one you've built in your mind.
That tracks.
Love it.
That tracks with what we've done today.
Yes. He's already like has trouble like staying keyed into the present, so
I'm gonna go for when you quickly experience all that life has to offer without stopping to take it in, it can become dull. When someone reminds you of the joy of the small things in life, give them a card.
Hey.
Ooh.
That also kind of works with my other give. If someone has to remind me to slow down, I gotta give them a card. Which makes sense. How dare this make sense?
It all kind of comes all together, doesn't it? Though you play your session and you read the thing, and it's like, oh, that is exactly how this went. This is how my character would react. It's a really cool system for gaining like stats and abilities, and I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
gotta get better at not having a DM.
I'm gonna say that I'm taking. You can now use aces of hearts and diamonds as trumps and physical plays, using all aspects to help teach someone your point of view instead of fighting.
Oh, that sounds like some character growth.
Mm-hmm.
That
Connor has taught me a lot.
Connor teaches us all a lot of things,
just Connor.
Truly, we are all better people for
Felix
knowing
is
Connor.
screaming in the background.
Felix is just like, this is why I should only associate with robots. This is why I should only associate with technology.
Because clearly I am one.
Oh my god. Stop hurting him.
I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. I know he's your son, but
I think that's probably where we can wrap things up tonight. If anyone watching enjoyed this, make sure to go follow the Kickstarter, and you can get the game for yourself when it's ready to go and has all of the cool formatting and art and other fun stuff.
Uh-huh.
And Squidzy, any last things you want to leave people with?
This was so much fun. I'm sitting over here on my end of the everything, freaking out as this plays out without Grim or I holding it up. This was amazing. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to play test this, trying to understand the very awfully formatted documents.
Okay.
they worked out.
But yeah, that's Neon Shadows. That's the dice system. And yeah, go follow our Kickstarter. We're slowly making our way towards 100. We hit 60 tonight during the stream.
Yay!
Yay!
So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yes. All right.
It was a good time. We could probably do a raid.
Yeah, let's
See-
raid somebody.
Raid.
What people have going on and just keep the hype going.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do we feel about do High Shelf Collective again?
Ooh.
Actually, is Grimbeard streaming tonight? It does not look like they are live. Whoops. Okay.
Whoopsies.
We can do, yeah. Let's do High Shelf Collective. They're cool. I think they have a finale going on right now, so.
Ooh, the season finale of High Shelf Collective.
Some Mass Effect something. So, yeah. Once that gets ready to go, we can head on over there. If you've got time on Sunday, come and join us for the next episode of Jukebox Justice, our Masks game in the 1950s. It's awesome. The drama is incredibly real.
It is very real.
So, yeah, check that out. We have all the VODs on YouTube. But till then, have a good night and come join us over with the High Shelf Collective. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.